so I am back with another Secret Invasion Episode 6 review. So before I continue watching you guys with this news, the comic show don't know exactly what I normally do. I just do reviews for for Disney Plus, Netflix, when I go see movies in theaters. Sometimes I do channel reactions, unboxing videos, gaming videos, theater videos, which I haven't done any of those in a little while. But stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more coming along the way. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be doing my final finale review for episode 6 of Secret Invasion. I know a lot of people are saying that this show isn't the greatest Marvel show, but I actually kind of do enjoy it. It's pretty interesting how they set up the episodes to the final episode where Nick Fury has no choice than to go face Gravik and go face him at his finest, so he can defeat him and make sure nobody else has used that machine to create more super scrolls, which was technically what he is, because it's based on a comic book called Super Scroll, or a certain scroll got the mutant got the abilities of Groot, Thor, and a few other superheroes in the mix. And so we're going to see what happens in this episode of Secret Invasion episode 6 today. So it is a total of 36 minutes. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to see what happens right after the episode. And I'm going to explain what I like about it the most. And I'll see you guys a little soon. Hey guys, so I am back. So I gotta say that the season finale for episode 6 of Secret Invasion was super interesting. Like I said earlier, like a lot of people have been saying that this is not the most acclaimed, a Marvel show ever. Like they're calling it like one of the lowest scores for Rotten Tomatoes and the audience scores. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like the show myself. I mean, it could have been better with some points of the show, and they could have done something different with the intro for the beginning of the show. Instead of having it like an AI creating like animated like intro for the beginning of Secret Invasion, but they kind of done something different. But either way, it was very interesting to see like how Nick Fury came back to Earth to figure out what the problem was with the Skrulls, where they wanted to find a new planet to start over. And Nick Fury at the very end decided to what he wanted to do was have the Skrulls live together with with humans. So that was technically what he told. Well, not really told Gravik, but basically Gaia was the one that went to see Gravik, and she got herself more of those powers for of that machine that the Skrull campground that they were at. And so Nick Fury was the one that went to go save the president and told the president that Rhodey, the guy that was supposed to be a Skrull, is a Skrull, and Rhodey's been out of the picture for what from a lot of people are saying, and I think I kind of know it's true, that he's been gone and he's been unconscious for a good 7 years since Civil War was released. So apparently, after Civil War, around that time period, Rhodey was captured by Skrulls, and he was put under for a very long time. And after Civil War, it was been somebody else who took the mantle of playing a Skrull. But a lot of people say it's like, well, if it's been since Civil War, then how come he was wearing leg braces in Avengers Ultron or Endgame? Because he was technically in Endgame, he was kind of still wearing some braces, somewhat. But no, actually, in Avengers Infinity War, he was actually technically wearing some braces when he was talking to General Ross. So I wonder if that was actually still Rhodey, or was that just a Skrull trying to make sure that he was still acting like he was, injured. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he was just trying to act because they knew, because the Skrull knew that Rhodey was injured. He got himself injured by being attacked by Vision, because Vision shot his beam at him during Civil War, so he kind of hurt him in his legs. So So I'm guessing that the Skrull who took over decided to like act it out for a little while until he was healed. But then, yeah, until at the very end here of the last episode of Secret Invasion, we noticed that he was not wearing braces anymore. He was walking probably, but knowing me, I think it takes more of a long time for your legs to heal up before you start walking. So, but when Rhodey got released by Gaia after Gaia had a big fight with Gravik, using their special new abilities to fight against each other, she was able to defeat Gravik, farm to the ground, and made a big hole in his freaking stomach. And I don't know if it was his stomach or a little bit higher in the chest, where I guess he can regenerate his abilities anymore. And so she was releasing everybody from down below in the compound, all the famous people, all the executives that were put under, even General, even Agent, what's his name? The Martin Freeman's character. I can't remember his name. Was it Agent Ross or Moss or whatever the witch? You guys know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, he was in there. He was put under, and he was free. And then he literally saw Rhodey. He's like, Rhodey, how long have you been here? And then guys is like, oh, is it Colonel Rhodes? You've been here. You've been here for a very long time. Meaning he's been there for more than couple years. I think he's been there for since like a lot of people what they were saying 8 years. So he's been there for a very long time. And oh god, I mean this was an interesting episode, and now Colonel Rhodes is going to be going back to where he used to go, and now trying to get healed. I think he was still being unable to walk because he was about to fall over off of that little machine. So his legs are still on walkable. He still has to get crutches to walk around because like I said, he's been put under. So yeah, it was pretty. Sorry, it was pretty cool. I really did enjoy that little fight between Gaia and Gravik. It was kind of interesting. I wish it was a little longer. It was a bit short. I know these days, Marvel's trying to not give us somewhat less content for some shows in the near future. So apparently how it's going on with the writer's strike, with the ZAG, and so there's gonna be a lot of things being hold back. So I hope that stuff is gonna be dealt with soon, because they put Deadpool 3 on hold, and Ryan Reynolds is really mad at the moment because he really wanted to finish filming. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening going on right now. So really puts me on edge with shit like that. Excuse my language, but either way, I really enjoyed this episode. It was really good. Like I said, they could have done a little bit better for the season final. They could have had a little bit more of a fight scene between Gaia and Gravik. Could have made it maybe at least 5 more minutes, or maybe a 10-minute battle between each other, from what in the movies, where they had a battle with Ultron for a very long time, and then they defeated him. So they kind of had it a little longer. Either way, I really enjoyed it, and now the President Ronson, or how you pronounce it, President Ronson now knows that there's Skrulls amongst them on the planet, and he wants to kill every single Skrull on the planet because of how they treated, how that one Skrull treated him, being Colonel Rhodes, wanted to take out his people. So now the president knows that there's a whole bunch of Skrulls on the planet that he wants to take care of. So, but Nick Fury, on the other hand, wants to try to protect them all so he can give them a new home. But he wants the new home to be Earth. So he's going to try to, I guess, convince the president. Nick Fury's going to try to convince the president to reconsider on killing all the Skrulls and letting them live amongst them. So, yeah. And then after that, we saw Nick Fury at the very end. He's going back to Saber, and his wife shows up. Basically, Priscilla tells him her real name, being Vera. So Vera tells him that I'm going to go with you up to Saber to help you with some things, and I'm going to come back onto the planet. So Vera is going up to Saber with Nick Fury to help him with some, projects. And I think during that time period, we're going to be seeing Nick Fury again in the new upcoming movie of Miss Marvels. So that's not coming out until the next, I think, month or so-ish, I think. I think it's supposed to come out in September, or is it November, or is it October? I can't remember. But yeah, it's coming out soon. I know that for a fact. But yeah, so that's basically it for the episode. So for the rating, I know a lot of people have been giving them like low ratings for the show, and I think they could have done a little bit more better with this last episode. So I think I'm just gonna give me spot on 3.8 out of 5. I mean, I know I keep on repeating myself and keep on saying it, but they could have had a better fight scene between Gaia and Gravik. I mean, they could have had it a little bit longer. They could have had this episode like more like up to like maybe like 15 minutes or ish, around 15 something minutes, so they could have like a big epic climax between Gaia and Gravik, having a big epic battle for a long little while as Nick Fury is trying to convince the president of things, and they're still going at it. And yeah, they could have done a lot more interesting things, but knowing Marvel, they want to proceed on with other things. So yeah, so that's it. There's really nothing else that really came to my mind to talk about for the show. But knowing me, I don't think there's going to be another season, because there wouldn't make sense to have another season for Secret Invasion. But we did hear that Nick Fury is going to be coming back for the next movie, like I said, and a few other things that are coming out. And also, if you guys don't know, there's a new season for Futurama on Disney Plus, and new episodes are on every Monday. I just watched the new episode on Monday. It was pretty funny. And if you guys want me to do reviews for Futurama season 11, I could. I would definitely love to do that for you guys, because Futurama is one of my favorite shows since growing up. And yeah, so either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So peace out.